Yo, what's up, guys? I know this is a little late, but hey, guys, you know me by now. But I'm here to tell you guys that if you haven't, you must watch Furiosa before it's too late. The days of a movie being in theaters for 2 months are long gone. Especially the way Furiosa is performing at the box office, it's not going to be long until it just goes to streaming. And that really sucks, guys, because this is a movie that you 100% need to see on a big screen. The experience is unmatched, and sadly, the only way for our voices to be heard is from our pockets. George Miller's directing is truly a sight to behold, with him shooting scenes with such an energy that you rarely see nowadays. This movie is about 2.5 hours long, but it doesn't feel like it at all. I would always say that it doesn't matter how long a movie is, no matter how long it feels. But while I felt it not being a drag, I never felt like it was in a rush in trying to tell the story. Like it was moving too fast either. This is the story of the Imperial Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road. And it follows her from when she's a child all the way up to when she's an adult, just being the badass that we know her to become. This movie tells a story in chapters, and I really like that. Any movie that does that gets its brownie points for me. The action, while it's not quite on par with Fury Road, it is still a really damn good action movie. I mean, that's not a slight. Fury Road is one of the greatest action films ever. The action in this movie looks so good because you can see everything. On the editing, it's a sight to behold, guys. You can tell that the people actually did this stuff, and that's what makes the sequences so exhilarating. Now, the villain of the movie, played by Chris Hemsworth, almost kind of stole the show, in my opinion. He was funny while not being taken as a joke. He was the menacing sense of humor, which we've kind of been seeing being duplicated lately in Hollywood. I wouldn't say that he's looked at like a religious figure like the Immortan Joe, but he kind of rules through being a relatable and a risk taker. Someone that his crew members can relate to. You know, I love someone who you can see is enjoying themselves in the role that they've gotten. You can tell all the way through that Hemsworth is having a lot of fun in this, especially from what the last couple Marvel movies that motherfucker's done. My God. Oh, and the score for this movie. Honestly, the score for both of these movies are so good. Like that's just like an underrated part of both these movies. I feel like I don't really feel like a lot of people are talking about the music choices in this movie, because the music is so good. It really enhances every single fight scene that you're in. And the way this movie handles revenge, guys, is like some I've rarely seen in modern movies, especially like American movies. The way revenge is depicted in this is so good, so chilling, and it's so rewarding. Because, you know, a lot of times when a character is out for revenge, like, you're rewarded, but they don't make the villain quite suffer, you know? And when you're going for revenge, you should make them suffer. So if you like a great revenge quest, you would definitely love this movie, guys. Furiosa, the main character and the driving force of the film, really shines as she's played by two actresses. And the movie spends a significant amount of time with her as a youth, seeing where she comes from and what led her to being in this situation in the first place. This movie added so much depth to what was already a character that was so easy to love in the first movie. This movie does nothing but enhance Fury Road, as it gives us a look into why she wanted to take the wives to the green place, as they call it. I guarantee you, if you've seen Fury Road already, after you watch this and come back to it, it will make that movie even better. This is one of the best prequels I've ever seen, and I'm usually not even a huge advocate for prequels, but this one is just too good and actually validates its existence. Because even though you know she's not gonna die, there's still tension in these scenes because of the way that it's written. I also love the idea of Miller making another prequel, but for Max this time, because there was so much depth to that character there, even just from flashbacks in Fury Road. You can tell that Max has been through a lot of stuff, and we would like to see some of the things that he's been through. I feel like it would be truly amazing to start a trilogy from the conclusion. It's truly legendary stuff, I won't lie to you. It's not really anything that has been done before, but I know if one person can do it, I know George can. Miller, not Lucas. But guys, I really hope more of you see this movie before it's taken away from theaters, because even though Miller is 79 years of age, I bet if this movie just makes some profit, I have the slightest bit of hope that he'll give us one more. But even if that Mad Max prequel never comes out, this duology that he's given us will stand the test of time. So anyway, please guys, watch this movie if you haven't yet. You will not regret it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll have more for you soon. Peace.